Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in, y'all. We're going to make some more Valentine decor. Let's get crafty. Let's chat. Tell me how your day was. All the things. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. And if you don't see a red box right there, you're catching the replay. So, keyword tonight is lips. L-I-P-S. Let's see what we're going to do here. I am a little bit early, but you know what? I can do whatever I want here, right? Based on what my family's needs are, right? So, let's chat. People are catching the replay. Say hello when you get here. Are you right in the middle of dinner? Because it is early. So, I don't know. I kind of came up with this idea today when I was just poking around, trying to find some inspiration, you know, doing all the things. And I'm going to start with the white arch and base. This is really awesome, y'all. I love this surface. It does come with the base. On the other side, I actually have Christmas decor. And on this side, we're going to put something for Valentine's Day. So, in order to, let me figure out how I'm going to do this. Dun, dun, dun. Well, for now, what we're going to do, in order to not scuff that up on the bottom, I'm just going to lay it on this mat, and we're going to try and get this straight, because I'm going to show y'all, I don't know, just a fun way. I want to use the lips. Hi, Susie. Thank you for the stars. I want to use the lips on the transfer that we used in a previous tutorial on a frame. I want to use the lips on that. And we're going to use another transfer that is probably my favorite. I know, Michelle Pryor, I'm early. So the plan is for me to do this tutorial with y'all. Dylan and I are going to venture out, go pick up some prescriptions, and then we're going to come home and we are going to play some of the games that we got them for Christmas. So I am going to cut this. This is like basically 4 different loves, I guess, okay? So I am going to cut along the lines. So when you get here, say hey, comment the word lips, and I'm going to put my finger right there in between the transfer and the backer sheet and just cut that right across the line. Okay, it's just, you're basically scoring it. Not really scoring it. You really are cutting it, but it reminds me of cutting wrapping paper. So, we're going to use this tonight. Family is much better, y'all. Family is much better. Hey, Hot Lips, that's right, Diane. You're so funny. They are much better. They woke up this morning and everybody is back to good. And doing well. So, I have done, I think I'm on my 8th load of laundry. Like I just put the last one in a little bit ago. So we're going to use some purple tonight with our color scheme. We're going to use all 4 of these colors. Just comment the word lips. It's in the supply list. Yes, everybody's feeling much better. Last night was, and all day yesterday. But everybody went to bed early and everybody got a good night's sleep. I mean, honestly, you know when they're not feeling good, especially Jackson, because he takes a nap and multiple naps. That is not that kid at all. Thank you for the stars, everybody. Oh, are we going to activate a stars party? 60% there, y'all. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, because I'm going to take the lips and put them all over this arch, but I'm also going to use the Retro Love. It also, in the supply list, I put the shapes. This is called Retro Love Shapes, Chockable Shapes. Hello, everybody. So I'm going to open this up. And some of you may be thinking, and I'm kind of thinking to myself as well, like that's an awful little word to be putting in this big arch. Yeah, it is, but it's fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of explain this to y'all. All right. Notice how this is probably the biggest word. Okay, so what I want to do, and I'm doing this backwards, like through the transfer. Hopefully y'all can see this. But ideally, we're going to put those, there's a shadow, so I really can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. If all goes right in the world, I'm going to basically use the letters. Yes, just like so. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use the shapes here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to peel this section off. I'm going to use this one right here, and I'm going to fuzz it first because I want to apply a little bit of lint to the back. Oh, did we get the stars party? My family's doing much better. Yes, thank you so much. Who is not feeling good? Oh, Diane, that's not good. Let's do a party dance. Did we hit it, y'all? I don't even know. Hi, Deb. So fuzzing is applying lint to the back. So I'm going to kind of put this, I don't know, right in the center. Top to bottom and side to side. I don't really measure things, y'all. So we're going to eyeball it. Yes, they're much better. Hi, Christina. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much for the stars, y'all. Y'all are awesome. Okay, so does that look pretty good? Hit the heart button for me. Sprinkle the video. It does. Hi, Virginia McGee. Thank you so much for your message today. We are doing great. All right, here's the trick, y'all. What I don't know is what color I want to put on the background of this. I'm thinking red. Hey, hey. Thanks, Dawn. All right, let's do cherry, actually. So many choices. Okay, let's see if I'm going to do this right. I'm just winging it, y'all. I just threw some stuff down here, and I'm like, well, I'm going to give it a shot and see how it looks. Because you just never know what you're going to get, right? So I'm going to take that all the way across the entire transfer, get my excess off of my squeegee, and we're going to lift it up. I'm going to lift slowly so it doesn't do that feathering. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Hey, Rach. Look, I mean, it says love, right? So what I'm going to do next is I am going to clean this so that I can just clean it, be done with it, and go on with my merry way. Okay. Now, this is so important. Clean as you go, if you can, if you're able to. If not, just immediately take it to the sink when you're done and clean it. Like, you may not have this set up here. Just go to the sink. We got Kira in the house tonight. Kira, you crafting tonight? She's over here sawing logs. She's still catching up on her, you know, her beauty sleep from being gone. And then what I'm going to do is put this right back on the sheet, the backer sheet that it started on, okay? Then now what I need to figure out is what color I'm going to put on these. Probably pink. All right, so now we're going to grab this one. So see there, you could do either one. You could do this one. See, it has a different type of design. You could do this one. Or you could just do the solid. Okay? So we're going to use, I think we're going to do this one tonight. So I'm going to fuzz it. Don't need that. Yes, Bambi, you do. You need some Valentine transfers for to your tray. And then I'm going to see if I can fit all of these on here. And try and do this all at once, because I am going to do it all in the same color. You can be different and change it up. So let's see if I can get all of these to fit right here in one go. Slide it under. And then I think I'm going to use a pink on this. I think so. We shall see what it looks like. Did everybody work today? We did some work today. We did some shipping today. I gave Zach his brand new list. 3 pages. 3 pages for him to cut. All right, so let's go across this. I'm using a squeegee again. It's going all over the place. Pick up my excess as it falls over the edge of the shape, if you can. That way you don't waste it. And just slapping it down on another section. And then we'll peel this off. Just keeps moving, y'all. Okay, there we go. Take off my excess. And then one by one, we'll just peel this off. Okay? Some way, shape, or form. E. E is for excellent. There's our V. And then we've got, let me see if I can do this. I just don't want one to fall and land chalk side down. And then we have a big old smudge. There's our O. Okay, so I'm gonna lay that there and I'm just gonna spray it. And then I'm gonna quickly dry these. And then we'll clean our transfer. You did, Bambi? You took it all down? Yeah, you know what I realized today when I walked out the front door to put some mail on the front porch is that we still have our Merry Christmas door hanger. There. I guess I need to take it down. Okay, so I want to see what these are going to look like. Oh yeah, these are going to be really cool, y'all. This is a very unique transfer. Hi, Melinda. Hey, hey, y'all. Is school back in session where you are? My boys don't go back to school until Monday. So they are living it up. Dylan told me this morning when he woke up, he's like, Mom, I can't believe I feel so much better. Like, he had the biggest smile on his face and was like bebopping around the house, like doing a little hop, skip, and a jump. So thank goodness, let's just say. My boys are supposed to go back tomorrow, but it just started snowing. We don't have that problem here. I wish it was. Those 3 hearts on the top shelf behind you are so cute. Thanks, Brenda. Those right there, those are on Etsy. That one is the chevron option. Okay, let me clean this really quickly, and then we're going to put our lips on our surface. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to clean the sticky side. When you comment the word lips, I will send you a message, and in that message will be where to get all of the chalk supplies, and then you can find the link to our Etsy site. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these on here because I need to see it in order to believe it, kind of thing. So that way I know what it's going to look like. So when I'm placing my lips, I don't know, it's just going to be easier for me. Okay, so there's the O. Let me get this L straightened out. It's having some issues. You will know where to place these letters if you do the transfer, the option that I'm doing. Okay, let's do this one. Don't drop it. Okay. Okay, this is what we have so far. Look at that! Isn't that neat? Yes. Chrissy, this is just glue dots. Just glue dots right here. Thought I said that, but I probably didn't. Those are glue dots. That way I don't have to put hot glue down on this. However, the hot glue, it would come right off of this. Okay, so let me grab a squeegee for the other 2 colors that we're going to use. Hi, Carrie. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start placing lips all over this. So I am going to use some purple. This is our berry color. It is on the drier side. Probably need to add some water and stir it up. Let me see if I can do another one. Typically, I would tell you to wash in between the uses, but the awesome part about this being a reusable surface is that in the event we did mess it up, we could just clean that area. Okay, so let's put some purple lips up here. Purple is my favorite color. And I did get some right here, but we'll clean that up in a little bit. Let's go ahead and put one right there. And then make sure you have all of your excess off. Okay, now we are gonna clean this because the paste is starting to get really thick inside that screen. But I'm just gonna put lips all over it, okay? Just trying to think of some ideas for Valentine decor, y'all. Because not only do I need to fill that, but I need to fill my mantle. So, I need to make lots of things. Thanks, Melinda. Okay, so this is now clean, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to fuzz it again, because anytime that you clean, after putting lint on it and using it, when you clean it off, you remove that lint, okay? All right, I still need to clean that area up, but we will. All right, let's go right here, and we're going to do some hot pink lips. because why not? Peel it off. Let's go down here. Put some right there. I just wanted the lips to be like the background. So use your transfers in all different ways because the possibilities are endless here with all the little bitty pieces and parts to them. Okay, so there's that one. Let's do, let me stop for that right now. Okay, I'm getting this everywhere. Let's go with some pink. Let's do pink up here. Let me see what happens if I just put pink over it without, got that all over, without cleaning it. I think we'll be fine. Okay, let's put a pink one right there. Nope, just kidding. I did exactly what I knew it was gonna do. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stop what we're doing and we're gonna clean it. And then I'm gonna come in and clean off this little section because it's reusable. On your tile sign, what size are the tiles? Oh goodness. I know, Deb. I was just telling Zach that today. I'm surprised they did not bring that back or something equivalent because that was a beauty. I'll have to see what size those tiles are. Hold on. I have made the biggest mess on the planet. Thank you for the stars, Miss Wendy. Okay, so I've cleaned it. Now I need to dry it. I'll have to look and see what size those are. They're kind of far up there. Might knock something off. Let me see if I can find them. All right, let's do a, let me clean that off here. Okay, let's do a pink one right here. And then I think we're gonna jump to the red. All right, so I got some off the edge, no big deal. Remember, you can just wipe it off. Okay, let's go with red right here. Or let me say cherry. Cherry is my go-to red. I went off the transfer again, y'all. Having all kinds of issues. Okay, there's another red. Let's do, let's do red right here. And we need something right here, but I don't know that I want it to be red. Maybe a pink. Should we do one that's kind of off the board? We shall, we shall. Why not? Yes, I love that. Okay, we need another color off the board. Let's do, okay, made a mess of that one. Let's clean. Okay, hold on just a second. The tiles are, of course it's not going to tell me. Gosh darn it. No, I don't know what size they are. I'd have to measure them. Send me a message and I'll get back to you about the tiles. They are reusable. They are chalkboard. You can chalk on them. You can reuse them. Okay, so we've cleaned that. Now I need to go and clean up my mess over here. Okay, we've got our lips. Let's clean up our mess. I have. Hi, Ann. Zach actually chalked on the walls. It was like our 120th day of lives, and he put something on the wall. It was like a big size D, which is 18 by 18. Okay, let's finish our project. All right, let me just put that pink one down here real quick. Okay, I'm gonna slow down and be careful so I don't make a mess. And then let's do pink off the board. And then I think we need one up there. So what we're gonna do is do hot pink. Raspberry sorbet. Right up here on the very tippy top. And then we need one over here. And one right over here. Just a little bit. Okay. That is cute. It's kind of what I envisioned. So, I like it a lot. Let me stand it up here for a second. That's really cute. I'm glad we did this, y'all. Zach in the comments. So this, I see lots of comments. This is a board eraser. So this is going to help remove all of the paste out of your screen when you're doing your projects. So that, the goal is to keep your screens clean, right? So that you can reuse these transfers over and over. So I'm just going to stick my lips right back here where it belongs in that missing spot. And then I'm going to do the same thing for love right here. And now I have two transfers that we've used that can be used again. Okay. And then I always instruct y'all to clean as you go. So you want to make sure that your jars are closed. Like, don't just let them sit out for hours because it is chalk and it will dry. Dry up. Let me finish my statement here. Thanks, Susan. Carol, comment the word lips, L-I-P-S, and go check your Facebook Messenger. That is where the supply list is. And I use distilled water in my jars because I don't want to like mold or anything to grow in the jars from using tap water. I just knocked a bunch of stuff over. Sorry, Kira. I woke the princess. Okay, here we go. Ready, Freddy? Ta-da! Look how cute that is. Y'all, I think this is super cute. I just took a piece of a transfer and put lips all over it. And then, of course, our Retro Love. That is 3D look with the chalkable shapes. You can make them pop even more if you'd like by adding a block behind it. But I think this is cute. It's going to go behind me with my Valentine's decor. And it matches all that stuff. So I love it. Thank you, Deb. The chips are 2.5 inches high. The chips right here. Right here. These letterboard tiles. Okay, 2.5 inches tall. So, I hope you guys like it. Hit the heart button. Comment the word lips. Go check your messenger. Get the supply list. And we'll catch you next time. Bye, friends.